Garnering People is this program that we have for high school students, and it's by the MDC, and it's a lot about like water quality and pretty much like our environment and how we affect the water around us.
I learned a lot about Garnering People and how the water isn't just water that comes from the tap, where it came from, all the estuaries, everything.
Some of the speakers we had at Garnering People, they talked about like wastewater and how they clean the water at water treatment plants.
Some of my favorite things we've done is probably look at the dam. It was mostly going down below the dam and looking at the pipes and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool because he said it was a over 100-year system that was being done, and it took over 10 years to fill up the whole dam. So I just found that quite interesting.
Some of the favorite things that we've done in Garnering People would be, we went out to the stream yesterday, and I thought that was really fun because some people got to put on hip waders, and then we got to catch like all sorts of things. Like we found tons of crayfish, which is pretty cool.
This program gives them the opportunity to take a look into our world, the water industry, and understand that there's a variety of career fields even within that one spectrum of water itself. I'm the chair of the Connecticut Section American Water Works Association, and this program has been presented over the past 2 years. The Metropolitan District Commission, my employer, volunteered to host this event here at Reservoir 6. Our initiative has always been to get young adults interested in the water industry. And with the shrinking workforce that we're seeing now, not only in Connecticut but nationwide, it's important to get the message out, the careers that we have to offer, whether it's a plant operator, distribution operator, could be anything within engineering, GIS mapping, customer service. I've been involved with many youth programs, and this is by far the most excellent.
The Garnering People students were here this week, and we spent time in the field doing a scrub for macroinvertebrates and use that information to determine, do we have a healthy stream source in the first place? And then they had an opportunity to come into the laboratory and actually filter some water samples, looking for various types of bacteria that could be in the water and determining whether or not the water was clean by the time it was going out to the customers. They did pH monitoring, they did turbidity monitoring. They basically acted like mini lab technicians this week. Some of them had some very good laboratory technique. They were very engaged, very interested, and I love when they ask questions, and I love this field so much. This is what I wanted to do since I was the 10th grade in high school many years ago, so I love the opportunity to get someone else excited about biology especially. And this is a very dynamic industry. Water is always changing, and these kids will face a lot more water challenges and different challenges than we did when I was growing up, and the more that we have hands-on, the sooner we can get them started, the better.
We need to learn more about our water quality, especially because water is scarce. Well, it's getting scarce, and they say that soon it might be even more valuable than oil. My whole entire view on everything around us has totally changed. I definitely have a much more bigger respect for the people that work in the MDC and also for this program, because I never really expected half of what we were going to be doing.
Before this program, I didn't know that much about water, and it really made it interesting for me to learn about it, and I definitely would consider a job in this field.
The Garnering People course is actually in its, just completed its 4th year. To date, actually, we've certified 25 students with small water systems operators licenses. What's neat about it is that the interest that it has generated from kids that have basically no experience at all. We get them into building filters, we get them into working with macroinvertebrates, we get them into working in disinfection, some of the lab testing techniques. And that's the nice thing about the boot camps, is being kind of yoked with a water utility. It gets the personnel within that water utility. You'd be surprised how passionate they are about what they do and how willing they are to share their passion, with young students.